Hi, I'm Amaryllis from Deco. Today I will show you how you can sew for yourself a nice wrap skirt. This skirt is very easy to make, it's perfect for beginner. You can adjust the length as you want and it's finished with a nice bow. So I hope you will enjoy sewing this item with me.
Length of the skirt and take the measure starting from your waist to where you want the skirt to end. Stay still when taking this measure and ask for help if you want. When you have this measure, add 2 inches for seam allowance. Then you have to calculate the width of your skirt, measure your waist and multiply it by 1.33. You do this because it's a wrap skirt and the fabric must overlap on the front of the skirt. Then, once again, you add the dimension of your waist size to be able to gather the fabric. So, in summary, the width of your skirt is your waist measure multiplied by 1.33 more your waist measure again. Once you have the dimension, you can cut out the fabric. Remember, you can make the skirt the length you like. Now that the fabric for your skirt is cut, make a double fold hem on the 2 vertical edges of the skirt. By vertical edges, I mean the fabric edges that go to the belt to the skirt bottom. So you make a double fold, you iron it, you pin it, and then you can sew along the fold. I make the same double fold hem on the second vertical side of the skirt. Not yet, you don't have to sew the bottom of the hem skirt yet. We will do that later. Take the top edge of the skirt and gather the fabric around the waist. It's quite simple to gather the fabric. You need to make 2 seams with straight stitches, stitches number 3 or 4. The 2 seams need to be parallel and approximately half inches apart. Yeah, making the second seam parallel to the first one. You need to leave enough thread length when you have finished the seams. Take the top thread of the seams and pull them to gather the fabric. Okay, just pull. This step takes some time, but you have to distribute the pleat evenly across the length of the skirt. Take your ruler and check that the skirt width is accurate. So the skirt width must be your waist measure multiplied by 1.33. You already calculated before when you cut the rectangle. Set your skirt aside for a moment and take another piece of fabric to cut the belt pieces. You will need a long strip of fabric to make the skirt belt, so cut two rectangles of 6 inches high in the width of the fabric. Cut the fabric pieces to make the belt. Place the two rectangles on top of each other, right side facing each other. Pin the small edges together and sew. Open the seam and press. Lay the belt piece flat. Iron a 1/2 inch split along the entire length of the waistband. Do it on both sides. Then fold the belt in the middle lengthwise. The pleats are on the inside and the right side of the fabric is facing out. And then you iron the belt again. Time to sew the belt on the skirt. Take the skirt and place it wrong side up on a flat surface. Measure and mark the center of the waist edge of the skirt. Take the belt and align the seam you have on the belt with the central mark you just made on the skirt. That way the belt seam will be on your back when wearing the skirt. Align the belt and the skirt edges and pin. And as you can see, the belt piece is open and wrong side facing up. Do not hesitate to put a lot of pins so both fabric stay together when sewing. Sew the belt with the skirt, following the fold you previously marked with the iron. And now remove all the pins. Flip the skirt, the right side is now facing up. Fold the belt over. You already iron a central pleat, so it's kind of easy. Pin the edges of the belt on the right side of the skirt. As you can see, the lengthwise fold you previously ironed along the edge of the belt is hidden, so it's fold it inward and it's hidden. Sew the belt with the skirt. Try to sew as close as possible as the belt edge. 1/4 inch will be great. And it's great, the belt is sewn in place. Then remove the pins. Take one end of the belt, it's like a ribbon, and pin the edges together. I like to have a long ribbon on the belt to make a bow tie, but you can choose to try your dress on and to cut the ribbon a little if you prefer to make a flat knot to attach the skirt. It's up to you, but if you want to trim the ribbon, you can do it right now. And sew along the edge to finish the skirt belt. And repeat the same steps on the other side to close the other end of the belt. You pin the edges of the ribbon and you sew them together. For the skirt to fit well around your waist, you will make a buttonhole and a belt loop to pass the belt ribbon through them. Take the skirt, lay it flat right side up and measure 1/4 of the width of the skirt and make a mark. Draw a I shape on the mark you made to help you sew the buttonhole. As you can see, the eye mark is smaller than the belt eye, and then to make the buttonhole you will have to make very small zigzag stitches all around that mark. So the stitches are made around the mark, and now you have to open the buttonhole with a seam ripper, and I just put a pin to stop the seam ripper and avoid cutting in my stitches. And that's it. The buttonhole is open and you can pass the ribbon through it. Time to make the belt loop. Cut a rectangle of fabric of 3 by 2 inches and iron a pleat on each length side. Then fold the fabric in the center and press. Pin and sew along the edge. Lay the skirt flat again, right side up, measure 1/4 of the width on the belt. You take that measure on the opposite side of the buttonhole and you make a mark. Then place the strap on the skirt belt and fold the ends inward. Pin the strap in place. Sew each end of the belt loop with the skirt belt. Remove the pins and then you just sew the belt loop. The last thing to make is to sew the bottom hem of the skirt. You can try your skirt and check that the length is accurate before sewing the hem. Once you are happy with the skirt length, iron a double fold hem all along the bottom edge. pin the hem and then sew. Remove the pins and done! You just finished your wrap skirt. I hope you will enjoy wearing your skirt as much as I do. Thanks for sewing with me.